Germany's forests are undergoing a dramatic transformation. In just a few years, vast areas of decades-old trees have become unrecognizable. This phenomenon is occurring across Germany, Europe, and North America. While it may seem devastating at first glance, this change could actually be good news for the future of our forests. To understand the current situation, we need to go back to the end of World War II. Stout World II. Much of the world lay in ruins and needed rebuilding. Germany, tasked with paying reparations but lacking funds, agreed to provide materials such as timber. This led to the harvesting of an estimated 10% of the country's forests. Faced with the need to quickly replant large areas, German foresters chose the spruce tree at the time. It seemed like an ideal choice. Spruce trees grow rapidly and produce high-quality straight wood that's easy to process for furniture and flooring. This made them a lucrative option, and vast areas were planted in straight rows for easy harvesting. However, what made spruce monoculture so profitable also made them vulnerable. Spruce trees have shallow root systems and require a lot of water. As climate change brings longer, hotter summers and more frequent droughts, these trees struggle to access enough water. Many were also planted at lower elevations than their native habitats, leaving them ill-adapted to warmer, drier conditions. Enter the bark beetle. This tiny insect has been thriving in the weakened spruce forests. It bores into trees, creating tunnels to lay eggs. A healthy tree can usually defend itself with resin, but weakened trees cannot. In recent years, bark beetle populations have exploded with a single pair, potentially producing up to 100,000 descendants annually. The impact has been devastating. In some areas, like the Harz National Park in central Germany, about 90% of all spruce trees are dead. The landscape looks shocking, with vast swathes of bare dead trees. However, many forest experts see this as an opportunity rather than a disaster. In protected areas like national parks, the approach is to let nature take its course. Dead trees provide habitats for insects and fungi, while new diverse plant life begins to emerge. Pioneer tree species spread by wind or birds are quickly establishing themselves in the open areas. In managed forests, which make up the majority of Germany's woodlands, a different approach is necessary. Infested trees are identified, marked and removed to halt the beetle spread. But even here, foresters see an opportunity to rebuild with a more diverse range of tree species. The focus is now on creating mixed forests that are more resilient to climate change and pests. Native species like beech, oak, and sycamore are being reintroduced. These trees have deeper root systems and can better withstand drought conditions. Newcomers like the Douglas fir, native to North America, are also being considered for their ability to handle heat and drought while growing relatively quickly. Forestry scientists are even experimenting with trees from warmer climates that can handle both drought and frost. Species like the Turkish fir, Oriental beech, and Lebanese cedar are being tested for their potential to thrive in Germany's changing climate. While managing mixed forests is more complex and potentially more expensive, it reduces long-term risks. This approach, along with allowing natural regeneration in protected areas, points to the future of forest management, not just in Germany, but internationally. The dramatic changes in Germany's forests, while initially alarming, represent an opportunity to adapt to climate change and increase biodiversity. The end of spruce monocultures marks the beginning of more resilient, diverse forests that are better equipped to face future challenges. As new trees take root and ecosystems rebuild, we're witnessing the birth of forests that can hopefully weather whatever changes the coming decades may bring.